Okay, coming up is a decent look at the bridle track. This is definitely a great ride of Oz.
I'm going to park my bike in front of here and take a photo.
It's Aussie Outback history.
There's a lot of don'ts and do's.
The bridle track is a historic walking and horse track from the mid-1800s, built when gold was first discovered in the region. Back when men were men, sheep were nervous, and personal hygiene was for wusses. Back when women hoped to pass out during fornication, rather than accidentally catch a whiff of their partner. From Hill End, the track runs south towards Bathurst. It's 52 k's of track through the Aussie bush along the Turon and Macquarie rivers. And the bridle track is bloody Australian, cobber. Any more Australian and Paul Hogan would be at your place cooking up shrimps on the barbie, or Merv Hughes would be bowling at your backyard cricket game, or you'd be playing tour on Anzac Day. Come in, spinner! It's an at times windy and hilly trail along steep cuttings into hillsides, particularly at the start from Hill End. Today it's accessible by four-wheel drive and adventurous riders on two wheels. You can almost picture old bushies having to lead their horse by the bridle through narrow sections of the track. Just squint really hard and use your imagination, and you should be able to picture it.
Holy shit. Man, that's fun. Yeah. Not coming back from that.
Trust me, you need subtitles for this guy. He usually talks like he has marbles in his mouth. At least I hope they're marbles.
Isn't it amazing they cut these tracks through here? It's just
For those so inclined, there are fishing and camping sites, and plenty of opportunity for exploring the Aussie bush. Now don't be thinking you're in the Aussie outback here, because you ain't. You're in the bush. You're going to have to go further inland to get to the outback.
oh, really? Yeah, here. Oh, okay, yeah. That's a good shot going around the corner there.
As you've probably guessed, the bridle track is not suitable for caravans or trailers. Bogans letting off firearms should stay away too.
That's near vertical there.
This quote is from a travelling reporter's clipping from 1865. Brought on by excess of confidence, I consented to be directed only by the short and direct road, travelled only by Chinamen and by infatuated Europeans like myself, and found myself upon the most miserable of bridle tracks. The reporter goes on to say, "And here let me give a solemn warning to all travellers in a mountain country. Never take the short road, for, even if you find it, you will experience more wear and tear of horseflesh, to say nothing of the exhaustion of human patience, than by the longer and more level route." Well, sounds like he enjoyed himself. It would be no surprise if he inspired the term whinging calm.
I was going to say, let me go and then I'll get you on video. doing the wheelie. Right.
There are no overtaking lanes on the track, so if one four-wheel drive meets another coming the other way, I guess its biggest car wins. The other could have to back up hundreds of metres to a spot where they can pass. Just stay away from those edges, you wouldn't want to get that wrong.
Oh yeah, cool. Good chance.
You should be getting a good idea of what the bridle track is like. So if you're near the track and you're in a four-wheel drive or bike capable of a bit of dirt, then get yourself over here. Just pull yourself away from your almond milk lattes and quinoa salad bowls for a moment. What am I saying? Those almond and quinoa scoffers wouldn't want to get dirt on their wheels. You other people, get yourselves down here. You'll be retracing the footsteps of gold diggers, swagmen and bushrangers. Bloody awesome stuff.
What's that sheep or goat wandering around here? Goats, is it? Oh. Oh, I thought we were going, oh, it's isn't it? We could do that crossing, but we won't. Those last stretches were nice. Oh, this is so big.
The track does close at times, usually due to landslides, hence this new section, which was done recently after one such landslide. Okay, this ride is almost over. Like I said at the start, this is iconic Australia. Any more Australian and you'd be eating a meat pie while taking a ride in a kangaroo's pouch along Bondi Beach. As usual, thanks for watching. Remember to like and subscribe, and until next time, stay safe and wear a helmet!